Now, here we have two calipers. Now, I've just picked up this one and checked it's all working right. As you can see, it's got a good rubber seal around there, and it went back relatively easy with a push. So it's a good one, it works. Now this one, as you can see, they forced it back in, obviously with some tool, and pulverized the rust into this piston and jammed it all up. So when it came out a little bit to put the brakes on, it stayed out. Yeah, not the smartest idea, but it's one of those things. So that's got to be a lot cleaned and new seals and everything. But I picked this one up cheap, careful, and it's good, it's working. Now, this is the one that I took off of that caliper. Now, because you can see where it got over hot there. See the brake pads? Yeah. Right, well, that's the other one from the other side. Now, this was all supposed to have been done. Look, sliders. Twist them, they'll move, but don't twist in the car, they just sit in there. So that goes in, and it don't move. The other one's exactly the same. Look, can't pull it out. That one, I can't move because I ain't twisting it. So, now this is the one, this was exactly the same. But now I've cleaned it and greased it. It just gently slides in and out. And no pressure at all, really. On the other side, and back in again. There you go. Because they're cleaned and greased. Now, most fitters and non-mechanics, when they do brakes, they push the pistons in, they force all this in, and then they put the new pads in, and then just expect to drive. And it's all okay, without cleaning or checking the piston, the sliders, and everything else. These things, they can't just be smashed in together and new pads and expected to work. As you can see, I haven't done this one yet, but look, I can barely move that. Look. And that one. But I come back to the ones I've just cleaned, and look, the sliders actually slide. Wow. And that one, look, actually slide. Look, whee, easy, look. You can do it without even, look, slides. So, remember when you're doing calipers, check the piston moves back and forth easy. Should virtually go back with your fingers. It might be a bit stiff to start with. Some of them might need a bit of greasing just to make sure that when they slide back, they clean themselves. The seals are there to stop them getting dirty, but dirt can get into them. So you're better off, check everything. Don't just put brake pads in and expect it after you've forced all the pistons back in. Don't expect them just to work. There you go, look at that, look, I just pushed it with my thumb and it went in. But as you can see, with that one, where was the piston? There's the piston. Now, I partly cleaned it, but you can still see the rust where they forced it in, right into the rust. Because that rust, was, as you can see, that goes back in there. That's supposed to slide, look. Look, won't even go in, look. Look, won't even go in dry. That tells you how bad it was and how it jammed. Look, won't go in. Now that one you just saw, I just gently pressed it and the fluid come out the back end. Let's see if we can do this again. There we go. See, a little bit of pressure with your thumb. It should slide in and slide out really nicely because it's supposed to be on seals, rubber seals. It's rubber seals, O-rings, whatever you want to call them. But at the end of the day, when you're doing brakes, do them properly. People's lives are at stake with these things. They hit the brakes, they got no brakes, or the brakes bind, overheat, catch fire, the car can go on fire. There's so many things that can go wrong. And that's what happens when somebody puts it together that has zero expertise in my book. But these things, I suppose, people say can be overlooked. I've never overlooked them. I would rather strip it out, clean it. If it needs new seals, put new seals in. Don't mess around. If it needs a new caliper, put a new caliper in there. Just don't. It's not worth your life. So, again, sliders. On these, I've been told they can break. I can't move that one. Look, I can't move them. Look, that one there. Oops, hang on. Just a little bit of gentle pressure. And he slides back and forth. Look, how about that? You must check these things. Look, hardly any pressure at all. Look. So, if you're not going to do the job properly, take it to somebody that can. Otherwise, somebody could lose their life. I haven't got to the handbrake part of this yet. God forbid. But hopefully they got that one right. So, please, 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 clean it, prepare it. I've painted this one to know that I've actually done the job. I cleaned it all up, made sure everything's okay, all the seals are okay, everything works, so I can put it back on now. Well, put it on the car instead of crap. Right, do the job properly. If you can't do the job properly, take it to a man who can.